Hello, everybody. We are live. And what a time for the Montreal Canadiens. It has been announced that they have fired head coach Dominique Ducharme. Ladies and gentlemen, I am extremely happy to report that the Canadiens have fired Dominique Ducharme. I'm about an hour late compared to everyone else. I didn't get insider sources, and I'm an hour late. I just happened to look up Montreal Canadiens and found that they fired the head coach. So, yeah, the Montreal Canadiens fired Dom Ducharme. We got high quality. Thank you, Dom. It's all right from here. Hell yeah, high quality. And Edu Stava, Harold is late. Yes, I am. I'm late by about 15 minutes because I was doing some stuff for around my house. But yeah, guys, the Canadiens have fired Dom Ducharme. Dom was hired in the midst of a season last year where we were in a 3-game losing skid and fired Claude Julien and appointed Dom Ducharme the interim head coach, as I believe he was the AHL head coach beforehand. Went through the playoffs. Carey Price took us to the Stanley Cup final. Dom Ducharme couldn't coach his way to the Cup win. And yeah, and then it became abundantly clear that he was not a good head coach this season as yeah, less than 10 wins, 8 wins in 45 games is it's pretty goddamn big yikes if you ask me, boys. It's a pretty big yikes. But the Montreal Canadiens finally realized, hey, maybe he's not a good head coach after all, and they have fired Dominique Ducharme, thankfully. Um yeah, we've gone through several big losing streaks this season. It's funny. Claude Julien got fired after a 3-game losing streak, but it took a 7-game losing streak and losing 7-1 last night to the Jersey Devils. To to actually to actually to actually oh my god, we got so many so many comments. I don't know if they're just coming in now or what, but I'm gonna read your guys' comments soon. I'm probably just really late to reading them. But but yeah, Dom Ducharme finally fired. We got Jacob Kent went woos. Yes, went woos indeed, Jacob. Ayo, wait, wag. Yes, Fazio. I thought they were gonna keep him for the tank as well, my guy. Oh yeah, Jacob. Yeah, abs coverage put it perfectly. I feel bad for Dom Ducharme, the human being. I feel bad for Dom Ducharme, but I am absolutely happy that Dom Ducharme, the head coach, is gone. And abs coverage put it perfectly as well. You have to be able to distinguish between the human being and the head coach. You have to feel bad for Dom Ducharme, the human being, because he just fucking lost his job. But Dom Ducharme, the head coach, you have to be you have to be happy that he got fired. You know. I thought they were going to keep him for the tank season. Fazio, me too, my guy. Fazio, I am late, my guy. I was lucky to even have heard about it, honestly. I was downstairs with my dad and happened to look it up. Hey, Zachary, thank you, my guy. Have a great day too, man. The Wi-Fi better be better. Winslow, it seems to be so far. Dom mid, yes, sons. I think Harry Ray should be the next. EDU, Edustava, man. Thank you very much, my guy. I would apply. I just don't speak French. I mean, bonjour, comment ça va? Bien. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15. That's the extent of my French. But hey, we'll see. I still have no idea why the fuck they fired Ducharme before that 3-game losing streak. We were flying in those 3 games. At least we were competitive. Jacob, me too, man. Me too, man. I'm surprised. I was surprised when we fired Julien as well. I was like, hey, my dad's happy we fired Julien. I'm happy about that. Hey, maybe this new head coach could be good. And then he wasn't. So yeah. So yeah. Hell yeah, hockey fan guy. I'm in school. Hey, let's go, Fajo. I hope it's not Gear Wob. Well, a hockey fan guy. We're gonna get to that in a couple minutes. I'm happy Dom the Human is gone. He should work in my sex shop. Yes, he should, sons. I feel bad for Dom as well, coming from Leafs fan Zachary. Understandable, man. But speaking of Dom Ducharme being fired, there has not been a head coach named, which means it is not an interim. It is probably an interim role, but it's not a interim from within the organization, because it would have just come out, oh, Luke Richardson's the interim head coach or Alex Burrows is the interim head coach. It's probably not someone from within the organization. So which means we have to look at potential candidates. There's been people saying potentially Marty St. Louis. I saw that as one suggestion. I can't see it. I don't really see Marty St. Louis as a head coach. I see him more as a GM type of guy. When I hear the name Marty St. Louis, but I don't think of a player, I think of it more as a GM than a head coach. I want to bring out the possibility of Roberto Luongo. I see potentially maybe Luongo being asked about the head coaching job. I don't think he takes it. I don't know if we offer him one, but I think I personally think Luongo would be a good option. Habs last 3 games. Yep, 7-2 versus the Oilers, 6-3 versus Columbus, 7-1 versus Devils. Goalie pulled in the first 2. If Montembeault wasn't hurt, yes, he would have been in. I agree, Jacob. And I mentioned that I was going to mention that in the review, but I think I forgot to. But yeah, if Montembeault wasn't hurt, he would have been in yesterday for sure. Nobody's the head coach. Habs went out. I think no hockey fan guy. There's no way we're bringing back Alain Vigneault. We would be stupid to bring in Alain Vigneault. Harry, when you going to buy crypto? EDU, never. I'm not gonna buy into crypto. Fuck crypto. Um, but yeah, I obviously there's the rumors. There's gonna be the rumors of Patrick Waugh and Guy Boucher. Personally, I'd love Patrick Waugh in the organization. You can't get much worse than Dom Ducharme. Our record, you cannot get much worse than it. Giving Patrick Waugh a chance to coach behind the bench for a season or two, well, technically half a season, I'd be more than happy. I'd love Patrick Waugh back in the organization, especially if it's a head coaching role. Guy Boucher, not a massive fan of his defensive coaching style. Not a big fan of it, but I could see why we would maybe hire him. I could see why we'd maybe hire Guy Boucher. There was one other name out there. I forgot who. Joel Quenneville. I wanted to bring up Joel Quenneville. I don't think he gets hired because of all the stuff with the Blackhawks, but who knows? He is known for success. It seems like it would have been a Marc Bergevin type move to fire Ducharme and hire Quenneville, despite all the real life stuff. It would have been a very Bergevin move to focus on the skill. But Ken Hughes and Jeff Gordon, I don't know if they would want to hire Joel Quenneville, but I mean, hey, we'll see. When I think of Marty St. Louis, I think he should be a coach of GM with the St. Louis Blues, not the Canadiens. I agree, Fazio. St. Louis to St. Louis. We need to make that happen. Patrick Waugh, yes, indeed, sons. Patrick Waugh. What do you think of Marty St. Louis? Conservative player actually just brought up his name. His was the first one. Actually, his was the first one that I mentioned. I saw a few people bring him up. I don't really know if we would. I don't really know if we would bring in Marty St. Louis. I mean, he is French, so that would definitely be like, he's at the top of the list. But given Jeff Gordon and Kent Hughes are not necessarily it's that they're English, but it's that they clearly want to win in the future. I could see us maybe going after St. Louis if he's good as a head coach and they see like, oh yeah, this guy could be really, really solid. But I don't know. I don't really see Marty St. Louis as a head coach. I see him more as a GM. If we're building a high-flying offensive team, we need a coach. He either coaches like that or coaches for that. Maybe I'm Vincent Lecavalier. Really, Jacob? I honestly, that would be really funny. Vincent Lecavalier finally coming to Montreal after all those years and all those rumors. That would honestly be really funny. Have a good pick, new year and a new coach. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah, quit, man. A good pick, a new year, and a new coach, baby. Let's go for it, man. Let's go for it. Paul Maurice, Alexis Dubik. I don't know how I feel about Paul Maurice. If I had Fazio, what did you think of Paul Maurice, man? I don't know if Fazio's still here, but Paul Maurice, I heard a lot of Jets fans complaining about him at the end. Like he seems like he was good. He seems like he was fun, but just not 100% sure about that. Not sure about that. The memes of the Habs hire Coach Q would be elite. Suns, they would be, man. They would be. He's extremely good as a head coach. I mean, clearly he got the Blackhawks 3 Stanley Cups. Was he there for the third one? I think he was there for 2015. Or was he? I think it's 20. No, yeah, he was there for 2010. I'm dumb. But yeah, honestly, I'd be very happy if the Habs hired Coach Q. Not for this year because we'll probably end up winning 20 of our last 30, knowing how Quenneville can coach. But for the future, I'd be very happy if we hired Coach Q. My local arena is called the Marty St. Louis Arena. Hey, let's go, Jacob. That's sick, man. Claude Julien, the hockey fan guy, no. As much as it would be really, really funny. Funny enough, guys, I'm playing FHM, and literally just before I went live, it gave me, Claude Julien Claude Julien's job may be in jeopardy because he's with the Habs in 03. So I was like, oh, that's fucking beautiful. Caulfield Calder watch, Jacob, eh? We'll see. All right, so Mayu said he doesn't want to get picked, so don't pick him. Marc Bergevin, he's really skilled. Screw it, I'll pick him. Wait, he did what? I don't care. He's really good. Exactly, Fazio. Years later, I told you I should pick him. Hell yeah, Fazio. But I kind of wish it was done at the end of the season. Gabriel, me too, man. I kind of wish it was. I kind of wish it was done at the end of the year too. I'm seeing some stuff coming out on Twitter from you guys. I almost put Dom cum. That would not have been good. But yeah, Gabriel, I wish it would have been done at the end of the year too. But I mean, hey, we'll see what happens here. Isles Habs golf finals. Yes, sir, sons. Absolutely, my guy. I just realized, why am I looking up Dom Ducharme? I should be looking at Montreal Canadiens. Why? No, not Montreal Canadiens. Montreal Canadiens. Yes, look at Montreal Canadiens. Thank you. All right, so I'm just looking through Twitter. Um, congratulations to new Habs coach. Default available francophone. That is, yeah. Habs signed. Okay, I don't care about. Yep. All right, boys. So hearing Marty named Habs head coach, barring any major changes, would be announced soon. We'll stay tuned. Um. All right. So Benoit Jourel is currently in Laval with the Syracuse Crunch for the week. They've got games against the Rocket tonight, Friday and Saturday. What the fuck, Jesus. All right. So I guess it's gonna be Marty St. Louis. It's gonna be Marty St. Louis. It appears as the head coach of the Montreal Canadiens. Yeah. Apparently it's gonna be Marty St. Louis as the interim head coach. Thank you, Alexis, by the way, for putting that in the comments so I could look at that. Yeah, NHL rumors from 44 minutes ago as well. Marty St. Louis could be in running for the Habs head coaching job. The first question any coach would be willing to take Montreal. The first question any coach willing to take Habs head coach job is going to ask, who's going to be my goalie? It's a logical question. You are judged by wins. Holy shit, I've just seen Marty St. Louis' massive quads. Yes, I want Marty St. Louis as my coach now. I want him in my head coach now. But Suns, yeah, Habs Isles. Yeah, Isles Habs in the golf finals. I'm more than happy with that. I wish Patrick Waugh. Zach, me too, man. I love Patrick Waugh. I'd love for him to be the head coach, but it's apparently going to be Marty St. Louis. Even though I don't see him as a head coach, if he is the head coach, obviously I will support him 100%. Marty St. Louis was an amazing player when he coached. We'll see what he does. He does seem like that more offensive style coach, so we'll see what happens. Don't hire Coach Q. He should be enjoying. Yeah, he should be. Quinville's like what, 72? Let me look it up real quick. Joel Quinville. He's like 72. I'd love him as a head coach, but yeah, like you say, he should be enjoying his family time. He should be enjoying family time in his old age. Don't make him age 7 times faster. He's 63. I think people would understand, even if all this stuff hadn't come out, if after this year he had said, you know what, I'm going to retire, I think people would absolutely understand. I hate Paul Maurice. Zachary, can't blame you. Michel Therrien, no. A hockey fan guy, no. Ao Dom, come. Well, Jacob, don't ask questions you don't want the answers to. But it could be a major coach. It could be another coach. Like it said in the tweet, guys, Marty St. Louis is expected to be the next Habs coach, barring any major changes. So I don't know what that means. If it means that, I don't know if it means that, barring, say, St. Louis saying, I don't want the Habs head coach, if someone comes in saying, hey, I want to be the head coach and they're better fitted for the job, or what? But yeah, I'll be happy if it's Marty St. Louis. Jack Capuano, fuck no, Sons. Please no. Maurice, I almost said Richard. Maurice was he was decent at best, honestly. Loved him in 2018, but we kept getting really, really long losing streaks every single year, but he probably got carried by the players in 2018. That's a good point, Fazio. So then yeah, I know what Paul Maurice. Putin, head coach, head player, head GM, head giver, head everything. Yes, Sons. There we go. And did a little bit of help. Exactly, Fazio. It seems like he was well liked in the locker room, but wasn't something that everyone likes. Yeah, a hockey fan guy. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's not Michel Therrien either. I'd be fine if it's Marc Bergevin. You fire him as the head coach, you fire him as the GM, you hire him as the head coach. I would be more than happy about that, honestly. That would be extremely, extremely funny. But yeah, guys, we're probably gonna go up here live. Sorry about that, boys. Probably gonna come up here for, I don't know, probably about I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I don't know. We're probably gonna, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or so. Oh yeah, I forgot Bergevin was hired by the Kings. I mean, hey, who's to say we can't, who's to say we can't take him away? If Bergevin's like, yo, I'm gonna go be the head coach of the Canadiens, the Kings kind of have to be like, all right, whatever, it's Marc Bergevin. You do not want to double cross that guy. You don't want to be like, no, we hired you, you're staying here. So yeah. But yeah, guys, the Montreal Canadiens, it'll be interesting to see what happens. I have a feeling that it's probably going to be the case where the Montreal Canadiens Joe Quenneville was the coach of the St. Louis Blues? No way. It's probably going to be a case where the Canadiens hire St. Louis, and it's more so going to be a thing where the Canadiens more so hire St. Louis to see what he can do as a head coach rather than to win right now. I'd assume if it's anything, it's probably going to be a 2-year deal just for this year and next year, see what St. Louis can do. And yeah, we'll see. Like I said, you cannot get much worse than Dom Ducharme, the head coach. Surprised they didn't roll another 2 years with Dom. I think Clip Champion means like this year or next year. Why not tank for 2 strong drafts? It makes me think it's Babcock. Clip Champion, no. It's apparently St. Louis, barring any. It's apparently going to be Marty St. Louis, Clip Champion. The head coach is apparently expected to be Martin St. Louis. So yeah. I mean, there was a reason why Cap Luana was the Isles head coach for 7 years. Totally not the doing of terrible GMs, just plain exactly, Sons. Fucking hell. I was wondering why I knew the name Jack Capuano. I was like, oh, God, I know that guy was really bad, but where did he play? So thank you, Sons, for telling me that he was the Isles head coach. So, whew, I mean, hey, we'll see. It's funny. It took the Isles 7 years to get rid of Jack Capuano. It took the Habs 6 months to get rid of Ducharme. You cannot get worse than Ducharme. Marty St. Louis goes 0-82. Fazio, that's a good point. That is a very good point. Technically, you can get worse than Ducharme. But will it happen? No. Just no. No, it will not happen. By the way, guys, for those who were here last night, is the stream loading faster than last night? I'm assuming it is because knock on wood, we haven't gotten any buffering yet. So yeah. Yeah, guys. Yeah, Faja, yeah, true. I just realized, guys, in FHM 8, somehow Sergei Fedorov at 34 years old has 19 speed. Was he still seriously that fast into like his fucking 30s and 40s? Because that is crazy if he was. That's really awesome. Speaking of Sergei Fedorov, I think he'd be an awesome head coach for the NHL. Like if the Wings needed a new head coach, who's their current head coach? Is still Jeff Blashill, whatever his name is. I'm just saying, boys. Fedorov strikes me as a really good NHL head coach. I'm just saying. But enough about poorly run franchises. No, yeah, guys, I don't know what there is really to say about Dom Ducharme at this point. He was a really bad head coach. Maybe could have been given a full season to at least try and develop, but clearly it wasn't working. Yeah. So yeah, guys. Marty St. Louis is expected to be the next Montreal Canadiens head coach is expected to be Martin St. Louis. Torts, yes, Sons. Do we bring up Torts? I'd love Torts as the head coach. The only issue would be that, and someone put it on my Discord, and I pinned it. I'm gonna try and look real quick to see who put it. But someone put it. Ducharme said, or Ducharme, where is it? Nikki, he said, Tortorella will be the next head coach. First thing he'll teach Caulfield: attempt the goddamn lacrosse goal just once, and you're benched for the year. Pretty much. Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'd love Torts as the head coach. He's a great try-hard coach who clearly wants his team to win and clearly wants his team to do good. Maurice has just been hired as a coach for the Habs. Alexis, no, he hasn't been. Paul Maurice. If Google wants to load, there we go. We're getting Montreal Canadiens. All right, I'm looking it up right now. I'm trying to see. I'm looking it up on Twitter real quick that Paul Maurice has been hired. I don't believe he has been though. But we'll find out. We're about to find out if he has been. I doubt he has been, but again, you never know. You got to look it up. Paul Maurice. Yeah, there's nothing here about Paul Maurice. So, yeah. I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to be a new head coach like Marty St. Louis, mostly just because Ken Hughes is not a known GM. It seems like Jeff Gordon does want to go into that direction of more Fedorov shorthanded. Nice. Does want to go into that more kind of experimental, I guess you can call it, era of the Canadiens where they do the thing, where they just see who's good and they do stuff with that head coach. So I don't know what I'm saying, but all I'm saying is that it appears that what the fuck 5-5 OT, Jesus Christ. He retracted it. I think it's a mistake. Yeah, probably, Fazio. I mean, I'm looking it up right now. There's stuff from 16 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago. No, I don't want to open Twitter. Thank you very much. If they hired Maurice, if they hired Maurice Alexis, I would be. I would not be happy, honestly. I would not be that happy. But yeah, I'm trying to look it up. 12 minutes ago, Habs news breaks on his way to get a Caulfield tweet in. Yeah, there's nothing really here. About 2 minutes ago, Habs are dead last in the standings. Habs hang Coach Ducharme out to dry finally. Not that the state of the team could be laid on his feet. Would have collapsed by such a storied franchise. Okay. Habs coach. Okay, yeah, Habs. Yeah, that's 2 minutes ago. From coaching your cousin's team to your Montreal Canadiens, Marty St. Louis. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That's funny. That's funny. By the way, Alexis, you don't have to retract your comments every time I answer them, my guy. You can leave them. You can leave them. You don't have to make it sound like I'm just like I'm just talking to myself. All right, Caberlet with his first goal. Then he got 3 points as a Montreal Canadian, and Yaroslav Linka scored. By the way, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm doing stuff in FHM right now while I'm waiting for comments to come in. But yeah, guys. So I'm gonna stay up here for about 10 more minutes, probably. I'm gonna stay up here until about the 30-minute mark, and then we're gonna see if the official announcement comes out. But I don't think it will. I don't know if I'm going to go live if the Canadiens announce that it's going to be Marty St. Louis. I might just put an update in the title like, Habs fire Dom Ducharme, hire Marty St. Louis or something like that. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but yeah, if you guys got any comments or questions, please do not be afraid to send them my way because I'm very, very happy to answer any and all questions that you guys have for me. Flurry, there we go. And Flurry is also hurt, so that sucks. Goddamn. But yeah, guys. Ducharme had really bad luck with Price and Weber injuries, but 8 wins is unacceptable, and he looks lost every single decision. I agree, Jacob. I agree. He definitely had bad luck with Price and Weber, but 8 wins, like he should have been able to at least manage at least 12, at least like we're 8, 30, and 7. I would have hoped for 12 wins at least. I would have hoped for 20. Obviously, I would have hoped to be the reverse, 8, 38, and 7, obviously. But, realistically, I would have hoped for at least 12 to 15 wins on the year, Like the Montreal Canadiens, Al Arbour comes back from the dead. Suns, I would honestly not be upset with that. Al Arbour was a goddamn good head coach, so yeah, I'd be fine with it. If the Canadiens wanted Al Arbour, I'd be more than happy with it. I just want to point out Thomas Caberlet in my league is 4th in points. And he's 1st in the league in assists, and we just got him for a second. Hell yeah. Also, his method is stupid as fuck, not letting anyone get chemistry and playing Caulfield on the 4th line under Cedric fucking Paquette. Jacob, I agree, my guy. His methods were dumb. His methods were incredibly sloppy. I hated Dom Ducharme as head coach, and I'm really, really happy that he's finally fired. And it's probably going to be Marty St. Louis, as Owen is saying. Hab should hire St. Louis as coach. Owen, I mentioned it on stream. I don't really see Marty St. Louis being a head coach. I see him more as a GM. But, I mentioned if Habs do hire St. Louis as the head coach, I'll accept it and I'll be like, hey, you know what? Let's go for it. I'll respect Marty St. Louis and I'll do the good stuffs. And someone tweeted out an hour ago, Pitbull for GM. So I'd be fine with that. I am willing to coach the Montreal Canadiens, says Stuart Hendrickson. That is really, really funny. Washington, Columbus, Buffalo, and St. Louis are the next Habs 4 games, so we should easily win at least none of those. Wow. If Marty St. Louis is indeed hired as the next coach of the Montreal Canadiens, the big question is who's going to take over the system with the mid-Fairfield U13 team. If this happens, the Habs will have literally hired a PB coach. But is nobody going to really mention that St. Louis is one of the fucking greatest small guy players in the NHL? Theo Fleury, Marty St. Louis, DeBrincat's going to be up there. Caulfield is no doubt going to be a top 5er there. So I find it weird that people are saying like, "Oh, we hired a literal Pee-wee coach." If it even happens, I just find it weird that people are going to be saying that. It's just really, really, really strange. Hallelujah, hell yeah, Habs fan. Mad Mike, yeah, Ducharme was on the chopping block for sure, my guy. Ducharme is gone. Celebrate good times. Absolutely, NZA. I was going to play Song 2 by Blur, but then I realized, wait, no, Blur is garbage. Oasis is where you got to go. Finally, something to be happy. Indeed, NZA. That and fucking we're probably getting Shane Wright or Matthew Savoy in the draft. That's extremely something to be happy about. Exactly, Jacob. St. Louis would probably be a crazy good mentor for Caulfield, assuming he's a good leader. Exactly, which I believe he was captain for the Tampa Bay Lightning, so probably. Both way undersized and insanely talented. I agree, Jacob. Even if he's not the head coach, he could probably honestly be a good assistant coach. He could probably be a good assistant coach. So I'm going to refresh Twitter once again, and we're going to see if something comes out. I doubt it. It's probably going to come out in the next couple hours again, but we'll see. Dominique Hasek is the goalie of the month because why not? Why wouldn't he be? Kenny Onsen for the Islanders out for 10 months. Oh, that's a big X right there. Anson Carter with a 4-goal game. We are not in a good coaching position right now with the Anaheim Ducks. That's a big rip. Marty St. Louis gets hired, goes 37-0-0, and the Canadiens somehow make the playoffs. Fajo, if that happened, low-key, I'd be fucking pissed. 37 games left. That would bring us to 45 wins. That we still wouldn't even get in the playoffs if we went undefeated from here on out. We are 100% eliminated from the playoffs, I'm pretty sure. Wouldn't be surprised. Oh, Rayon Lavoie 2 minutes ago. I wouldn't be surprised to hear that Marty St. Louis is the next Canadiens head coach. So yeah, this is everything that's coming out. Breaking per sources, Marty St. Louis is set to be the next head coach of the Habs. I'd be pleasantly surprised if the Habs hire Jim Montgomery full-time, but I prefer they wait until the offseason to decide. All right. So, wow. So here we go. A name that makes me wonder is Danielle Severe. She was interviewed for GM, was at Hughes' introduction. So Marty St. Louis, guys, is the Montreal Canadiens. Harry with the 4K thumbnail. Zach, let's go, my guy. Coming in strong. Technically, yeah. I mean, I ripped it from a website, so technically, yeah. Only replacement I want is Patrick Waugh or Luke Richardson. NZA, yeah. I wanted Patrick Waugh, but I'll be happy if St. Louis. Yeah, Marty St. Louis would be great. Alexis, it's not confirmed, but sources are coming out saying hearing Marty St. Louis is probably the next head coach. So, yeah. What am I? But yeah, Zach, how's it going, my guy? Thank you for. I just noticed you posted Ducharme fired like an hour before everyone else got to it. So, my guy got insiders. Hockey fan guy, no, fuck Kevin Weeks, man. He can be a goalie coach. Kevin Weeks is not head coach material. Kevin Weeks just said it's Marty St. Louis. Did he? No way. Kevin Weeks, come on. Kevin Weeks, show up on my goddamn timeline. I love you, Kevin Weeks. Show up on my timeline. Habs are going to get to the playoffs next year and best of the Leafs. We probably will. Yep, we now have 3 separate sources. So, all right, I guess I got to look up Kevin Weeks' Twitter. So, yeah, guys, here we go. Just got off Practicum. Making stress balls of flour. I feel like I lost a fight with a ghost. Damn, Zach. Hey, well, I hope making the stress balls was at least fun and you enjoyed it, my guy. I hope you at least had fun with your practicum. We all knew it was only a matter of time. Hell yeah, it's finally happened, my guy. Yeah, Fajo, I'd rather him go 0-37-0 and we get a good lotto pick. Exactly. He can't get ripped about the record for sure, man. Fun for the kids. That is very true, Zach. Probably. Yep, probably. Yep, here we go, boys. Kevin Weeks. I'm told my former at Tampa Bay Lightning teammates and Hockey Hall of Fame member, the great Marty St. Louis, is joining the Canadiens as their new head coach. So, yep, here we go. And Kevin Weeks was one of the first to come out saying Ducharme was fired. Yep, so, yeah, Marty St. Louis is the head coach. There we go, boys. Marty St. Louis is, there we go. Marty St. Louis gaze. Marty St. Louis gaze is your Montreal Canadiens' new head coach, boys. It should have happened a long time ago for sure, NZA. Well, Zach, you know what? Also, Zach, I have a couple people on Instagram who come in clutch. Hey, Zach, that's sick, my guy. Thank you for putting that in my Discord right away. That's much appreciated. If it is Marty, which apparently it is, he's definitely going to have a crazy offensive plan. Maybe no defense. Exactly. That's what Richardson is for. Also, working power play. Burroughs and St. Louis would be pretty good. St. Louis, I'm pretty sure, was kind of a power play specialist, was he not, when he was in Tampa? Unless I'm just mistaken. Was he not a power play coach? Man, I wish I could be 27% successful in my job and essentially walk away with a 2.5-year bonus. Yep, there we go. NHL tracker. Marty St. Louis is the new head coach of the Montreal Canadiens. There we go, boys. So Marty St. Louis. Honestly, really upset I haven't been asked to coach the Montreal Canadiens yet. Marty St. Louis, guys, there we go. It's official. It's pretty much official at this point. Marty St. Louis is the Montreal Canadiens head coach. Thank you, Mad Mike. St. Louis was a power play specialist. All right, guys, I'm going to edit the title. Yeah, Marty St. Louis is the new head coach. Nope, he is. Kevin Weeks is there's a couple people on Twitter, insiders reporting that Kevin Weeks is the new that Marty St. Louis is the new head coach. Oh, he probably will. He's really good. He's a Pee-wee coach. Yeah. You want to? Yeah, I'm live I'm live right now. Do you want to say anything to my viewers? No. Okay. Sorry, guys. That was my dad. Louis gonna pull a wall and practice full equipment with the boys. Zach, did Patrick Waugh do that? I gotta look that up. Patrick Waugh. I'm gonna look that up real quick. Patrick Waugh full equipment practice. Oh, I think I remember that because I remember like he was in net and he was doing some practice with the team. I think I remember that. Just saw a tweet from Renaud. Yeah, Lavoie. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if St. Louis is the next head coach. Yep. Puts on pads, practices in net. I did see that. Okay, I did see that then. I saw that like a year ago. Thank you, Zach. That's a throwback, man. Jesus, that's awesome. I forgot about that. And of course, see results about CrossFit Pro 1. So let's just look at Marty St. Louis, not Marty St. Louis. Will he better be better than Ducharme because he's now the third coach. He probably will be NCAA. Gabriel, yep. Dom Ducharme is the head coach. Dominique Ducharme is the Montreal Canadiens Hab coach. Hab coach. Yes, he is the Hab coach. But yeah, guys, it's looking like Dominique Ducharme is gone for sure. And Marty St. Louis, we just got a big boost in viewers from putting higher Marty St. Louis in the title. But yeah, it's coming out, guys. Habs need a good coach with the Habs need a coach good with kids. They reportedly have hired Marty St. Louis. Great choice. He's a Pee-wee coach. He's good with kids. So yeah. Yes. They're hiring him for both. Yep. Hey Harry Benoit. Hey Cameron, how's it going, man? St. Louis is confirmed. St. Louis is confirmed head coach. Gabriel, where is Montreal tweeting it out yet? I mean, I'll just look at Montreal Canadiens. I'll probably find it easily. So surprised there's no articles about it yet. No articles about it yet, but yeah, I just saw a tweet and it was hilarious. They said poor Molson has to renovate the stands to replace the row so Marty's massive cock doesn't go over the boards. Well, Jacob, I'd be worried about his massive thighs or his quads. Have you guys seen fucking Marty St. Louis' quads? They're monstrous. Former good player coaches means you get a mid to star tier coach. Gretzky mid brought Brind'Amour. Hey, I'm hoping he's more for Brind'Amour, Zach, because Brind'Amour is. Notice, the more muscular you get, the better of a head coach you are. Bullshit. Rod Brind'Amour says otherwise. I hope you guys can hear my dad, by the way. I hope you guys can hear him. So would you say Gretzky was a better head coach in Phoenix? Fuck, I put Youppi behind there. Who? Youppi. All right, guys, in the chat, put a 1 if you want Youppi as head coach. Put a 2 if you say fuck Youppi. Which means it's all going to be all ones because no one hates Youppi. Crosby and Louis pulling triple leg day. Zach, yeah, man. Yeah, it's Zach and Crosby's legs are just insane. Someone put a picture of Crosby's legs in my Discord last night, and I was just like, Jesus. And I've seen St. Louis because they're all over Twitter right now, and it's just like, Jesus. Crosby don't like Youppi. How do you know? I would not trust a mascot as coach. But Mad Mike, clearly, you don't know Youppi. You know who else is good with the kids? Yeah, apparently he's getting confirmed. Gabriel, yeah. What do you think of Claude Julien back in the day? Dennis, I liked Claude Julien. I thought he was an okay head coach. I thought he was pretty good. Thoughts on him being coach? Gabriel. Yeah, dude, what? Do you want to come up here and be on stream with me for a few minutes? Why? All right. Thoughts on him being coach? Gabriel, Marty St. Louis, I think he'd be okay. I think he's definitely going to have to learn at the NHL. I mean, obviously he was an NHL level player. He was absolutely one of the best of his era. But yeah, he's definitely got to learn how to coach at the NHL level. I do think it's probably going to take a season, but I think he's going to come in and coach guys like Caulfield, Shane Wright when we probably get him, probably Ryan Poehling. It wouldn't surprise me if we are in a tank for the next 2 to 3 seasons. St. Louis is probably more of a coach for more of a coach to get the young guys working and clicking together. So, yeah, I mean, I think he's going to be nice. I did not wake up today. We are. St. Louis was an unbelievable hockey player and defied all odds. He's a model player for others to strive towards, especially Cole Caulfield. No idea what he can do as a coach, but he has great qualities that could translate. Looking forward to seeing what happens. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, damn. We've got confirmation, boys. Our random Twitter user is pleased to announce they are the new head coach. Anything's better than Dom Ducharme. That is true, Gabriel. That is very true. Yes, best day for a Habs fan since the finals appearance. Exactly, Pavlo. Exactly, my guy. Abso-freaking-lutely, my guy. Marty St. Louis over Patrick Waugh, apparently. That's the thing. Yeah, fans, we want Patrick Waugh. Habs, here's Marty St. Louis. It won't be Guy Boucher, thankfully. I'm not a massive fan of Guy Boucher. Really, if they're going to post in both languages, I should complain to them in both languages. Hell yeah. One pass connection. Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah, guys. Mo Khan brings up a great point. One pass connection to look at. Jeff Gordon was with the Rangers when they acquired Marty St. Louis for the 2014 playoff run. Jeff Gordon was with the Rangers organization, so he could be looking at that. That's interesting.
Also, playing favorites then.
Hey, might be. I mean, if Ken Hughes drafts his son, then that'd be even more favorites. NZI, I actually love St. Louis. Yeah, NZI. I think it definitely would be. But guys, I'm gonna warn you here. Don't expect things to change immediately. Expect it to take a couple games at least for stuff to change. You're gonna see guys playing Ducharme style potentially.
Yeah, right.
No, I told you. You said 1 or 2 games. That is a couple because a couple is 2. Yeah, I said a few. I didn't say a month. I said a few weeks. I think that 4 weeks is a month. I said a few. That could have been 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Hey, if they do, I'll be happy. If they play good against Washington, I'll be happy. What? Why do I blame my viewers? Jacob wants a dad reveal. Can we get a dad reveal? Why? Guys, you're gonna donate $20. PayPal's in the description. $20 and we'll do the dad reveal. Will you keep your word if I get a $20 donation? All right, guys. There it is. $20. Idol was St. Louis growing up. Was it NCAA? Interesting. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that. How Harold grew on Ducharme. 1, extend him and I'll do a crying stream. I forgot about the crying stream. Shit, I got to do the crying stream still. Extend him now. Extension party stream. Oh yeah, we got to do the party stream now. We got to do that eventually. Wait, extend him and I'll do a crying stream. Extend him now. Extension party stream. Woohoo! Ducharme is gone. Dad reveal. I'm poor, but someone donate. Yeah, if any of you guys, well, Dad, does it have to be one $20 donation or just a cumulative $20? Can like 4 people donate $5 and have it be 20, or does it have to be one straight 20? All right, it can be whatever, guys. If 4 people want to donate $5 each, or if 5 people want to donate $4 each, if 20 people want to donate $1, whatever. If we reach 20 with the stream, my dad will reveal himself to you guys. He will do the dad. We will do the dad reveal. Harry, do you stand Guy Lafleur or Alex Radulov? Adam, that's more a question from a dad. Hey, Dad, who do you stand more, Guy Lafleur or Alex Radulov? Lafleur easily. Your favorite player, right? And my dad's favorite player is Guy Lafleur. So yeah. Do you still have those cards I gave you of Guy Lafleur? Where are they, in your nightstand? Thank you. For me, I probably would say Radulov just because I've seen him play. I haven't watched much for Guy Lafleur. If St. Louis indeed hires the next coach, that was from 4 minutes ago. I've refreshed Google like 4 or 5 times, and it keeps telling me. If is it Marty St. Louis as the next Canadiens head coach, you would imagine for 22-23 he would be surrounded by a veteran backroom staff. Probably Mo Khan says on Twitter. Do you think Habs fans have forgiven him? Oh, I guess it's a video like St. Louis scoring on the Habs or something. Was the Habs starter before Price good? Adam. Oh, God. Hey, Dad. Who was the Habs starter before Price? Was it Theodore? Or wasn't it Hue? Wasn't it Cristobal Hue? I think it was Hue. Indifferent about him. Indifferent about Cristobal Hue. What are your thoughts on Cristobal Hue? All right, my dad's got no comment on Cristobal Hue.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Oh. Dad thinks he's pretty good. All right. All right, so an hour ago, Elliot Friedman, guys, is reporting. A lot of people think Tyler Toffoli will end up in Calgary, apparently. So, interesting there. Interesting. I like Toffoli. I'd hate to see him leave, but well, I mean, he's one of the best insiders in the business. You want to call out Elliot Friedman right now? Yo, when do you guys get get Elliot Friedman's phone number for me? My dad will call him on stream. Will you call him on stream? Someone follow Guy Lafleur. No, well, someone could follow Guy Lafleur. I don't even know if Guy Lafleur has social media. Someone follow Elliot Friedman. Tell him to call my dad. Tweet Elliot Friedman. Use the hashtag call Harry's dad, please. Would Shea Theodore, Kevin Fiala be a good pickup for the Habs? I like Shea Theodore. He's a good top 4 defenseman. He'd easily be the Habs' best defenseman this year. Fiala, I'm not a big fan of personally, but I think he'd be an okay third liner. Not a fan of Fiala's game personally, but yeah. What the fuck you said? Damn, Marcus coming in strong. Damn. I hate being a Habs fan on social media. You see a tweet from a reliable source and you get excited, but then it's the French translation. It's the French translation of something you already saw. What do you mean, Jacob? What do you mean? Marty St. Louis was Galley's favorite player. This could be a chance for Galley to turn his game around with a coach that can motivate him. Hey, conservative player, I'd be more than happy with that. If this gets Galley off the, hey, I'm in a rebuild, I want out, and on the, hey, you know what? I'm on a rebuilding team, but my favorite player is my head coach, so I don't mind type of boat, then hey, I'm happy with that. I'm fine with that. Making trades and signings and stuff like that, but then that he just posts BS to get clicks. Really, Jacob? So, okay. So pretty much the only good time to follow Friedman is during free agency. I'm trying to find more stuff for you guys, but there's nothing. Sources indicate that the Habs' next coach will be the former New York Ranger and Bolt, Marty St. Louis. Hiring a head coach with no high-level coaching experience would be the most Habs thing ever. It probably would be. Will the Habs match their playoff win total of 13 this regular season? Let's say yeah. Yes. Do you think Zegras or Kaprizov are better than Suzuki? Offensively, both of them, yes. Defensively, not at all. Derek Lefebvre, is it 100% confirmed Marty will be the next coach? It's not confirmed per Montreal, but a lot of sources are saying that, yes, Marty St. Louis will indeed be the next Montreal Canadiens head coach. So I'm going to say technically, yeah. I'm going to say, yeah, it's pretty much confirmed at this point almost. Ducharme got the Habs to the Stanley Cup Finals. He was on quarantine when Habs got to the finals, and when Habs came back, we did our thing. Exactly, NCA. Exactly. Was Richardson the head coach for the finals, or did Ducharme come back like for game 3? I feel like he came back for game 3 or something like that. Dad, do you remember?
Yeah, a little shit game.
Which game was it, or do you remember? All right, guys. I want you guys to go retweet this tweet. This is a funny one. I mean, like, say I see a Habs tweet and get excited, but it says "Les Canadiens ont révélé Dominique Ducharme de son employé." When I saw it in English before, I see what you mean, Jacob. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Hey, what do you think of Rocky Furtz? I've never heard. Oh, that's the Blackhawks guy. Yeah, kind of an asshole for just not talking about the Kyle Beach situation, and not talking about what the Blackhawks are putting in place to to avoid further sexual assault cases like that. And yeah, just not a fan of Rocky Furtz. I don't like that Bettman defended him either. Montreal Canadiens Twitter. People are telling me to look at the Canadiens Twitter, so I'm going to do that. Go look at Hab's Twitter page. I will do that, hockey fan. Jeff Feature must be happy as hell. NCA, most likely. I think he was back for Game 5. Thank you, Jacob. So that would explain why we lost. The foresight was incredible. The foresight on us losing. Yep, there we go. Montreal Canadiens. The Canadiens have named Marty St. Louis interim head coach. There we go. Coming out 2 minutes ago, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. There, it's official. The Montreal Canadiens. Hey, Dad, you hear that? Yep, we do. Montreal Canadiens, Marty St. Louis. I'm gonna read out the article for you guys, and then we're gonna head out. So, guys, we're gonna start a poll. We're gonna start a poll on Twitter. Harry, is Mario Lemieux the best player to come out of Quebec?
No.
Then who is?
No.
Yes, Mario Lemieux is the best player to come out of Quebec. Hey, but he's the best player of all time, Dad. Who is? What do you think of Yuppie not being at the All-Star game to represent Montreal? All right, boys. We got a poll in the chat in a second. Will Marty St. Louis be a good head coach? Will. The answer is obviously yes, no, and of course we're gonna add Cole Caulfield, 50 goal scorer, because Marty St. Louis. Ask your community. There you go, boys. Answer away. Will Marty St. Louis be a good head coach? Yes, no, or Cole Caulfield, 50 goal scorer, which would obviously be amazing head coach. Welcome à la maison St. Louis. Oui. I like Marty St. Louis, but he doesn't really have any major coaching experience, so this is strange. Derek, here's the thing. I definitely think it could have been Luke Richardson. I thought he was okay when he coached the Habs last time, when he was interim head coach. But I do like Marty St. Louis because he seems to be good with the kids and the young players coming in for the Canadiens. It's arguably what the Canadiens needed the most, was a guy with this experience. Randy, how's it going, man? Hey, Harry, great news. Indeed, Randy. Indeed, great news, man. Next time the Habs come to St. Louis is coaching against St. Louis. Hell yeah, Darkness. That's going to be amazing. Darkness, how's it going, man? So it's official. Thunder Thighs. Yes, Jacob. Our head coach is now Thunder Thighs. We're not calling him St. Louis. He is now solely known as Thunder Thighs. So yeah, guys, it is it's up right now. The tweet. I'm trying to view it, but I can't. So I'm just gonna click on the NHL link. Harry, been sleeping. When exactly did this happen? Randy, Ducharme was fired probably about an hour and a half ago. Ducharme, St. Louis getting hired literally like 5 minutes ago. And technically rumored for the past like 30 minutes. There was a guy that came out actually right as we started stream saying, hearing rumors that Marty St. Louis will potentially be the next Habs head coach. So who would have thought? I say I don't see Marty St. Louis being the Habs head coach, and he's the one that gets picked. I'm doing good. Hey, let's go, Darkness. Going to the Blues game tomorrow. Hell yeah. Who do the Blues play? Yeah, Crypto. Tampa Bay will not be happy, man. Will not be happy. Kim is not going to be happy either. Oh, yeah, true. St. Louis is a former Ranger. That is very true. I mean, she's probably going to be happy for us, but yeah. So yeah, Marty St. Louis, Montreal Canadiens general manager Ken Hughes announced on Wednesday night the appointment of Marty St. Louis as interim head coach. St. Louis is replacing Dominique Ducharme, who was relieved of his duties earlier today. Quote, "We are very happy to welcome Marty to the Canadiens organization. Not only are we adding an excellent hockey man, but with Martin, we are bringing in a proven winner and a man whose competitive qualities are recognized by all those who crossed his path," said Hughes. St. Louis, who is only 46, surprisingly, so not much older than Dom Ducharme, carved out a 16-year career in the NHL, scoring 391 goals, adding 642 assists for 1,033 points in 1,134 games with the Flames. Yes, he did play with the Flames, Lightning, and Rangers. The Laval, Quebec native also won the Stanley Cup in 2004 and was inducted in the Hockey Hall of Fame November 12th, 2018. Marty St. Louis will address the media on Thursday, so tomorrow at 11:30 a.m., alongside Executive Vice President of Hockey Operations, Jeff Gordon, and the General Manager, Kenneth Hughes. What is Montreal doing? Let's hire a GM who has no GM experience. Now let's hire a head coach who has no head coach experience. What did they want? Next players who have... Jason, here's the thing. I'm a fan of this. Ken Hughes is not Ken Hughes is not the general manager. It's really going to be Jeff Gordon. Jeff Gordon is the general manager teaching Ken Hughes about the GMing way. When I'm reading all these comments, I'm getting disorientated. But Randy, yeah, there you go. Marty St. Louis from Laval. I just read that out, and Derek answered as well. But Ken Hughes is pretty much not going to be the general manager for at least 2 to 3 years. While Jeff Gordon is probably going to be the general manager and teaching Ken Hughes the way to go. And yeah, they probably named Ken Hughes the GM just because it's probably a more official way to put it. I'm trying to look on my PayPal, by the way, guys, to see if anyone has donated the $20 for the dad reveal. But yeah. And yeah, the head coach with no major coaching experience. Here's the thing. Jason, you can't say he has no head coach experience. He's coached, yes, he's only coached under 13 or the under 13 Pee-wees. But he's an NHL player. Now, obviously, translate to him being a good head coach. But look at Rod Brind'Amour and, arguably to an extent, Wayne Gretzky. These are great, great NHL players who turned into at least okay head coaches. In Gretzky's case, he was pretty goddamn bad. But in Brind'Amour's case, he's arguably a top 5 head coach in the NHL right now. I mean, you can think that, Dad. All right, if you want to think that. But But I think Marty St. Louis, you have to take a risk sometime. It's what the NHL is heading towards. You can't just keep recycling the same 30 general managers over and over again. You have to innovate. You have to get new. And I love what Montreal is doing with getting Ken Hughes. We're doing this for the future, Jason. You have to recognize Montreal is not going to all of a sudden next year be back into the playoff race. We're going to be in a tank for the next 2 to 3 seasons. We're going to be getting younger. We're going to be getting more skilled. We're going to be getting fast. Guys like Anderson are probably going to be sticking around because they're skilled and they're fast. Plus he has a big contract that we probably would want to honor. Like it's a 5-year deal. He's a power forward. Let's go for it. So Jason, a head coach who has no head coach experience, sure, he has no experience, but it's not guaranteeing that he's not going to be good, St. Louis is a GOAT. Yes, he is high quality. Always great to see a Hall of Famer come home. Hell yeah, NZA. Harry, any chance Pierre-Luc Dubois comes to the Habs? No, Adam, I don't think so. I doubt it. Will you miss Ducharme? Not at all. The only reason I'd miss him is his beautiful white hair. Reminds us of the time Réjean Houle was GM and Tremblay was coach. Does that damn, Randy? Have you seen? Yes, I have seen Sean Avery does want to come back to the NHL. I would love Avery on the Habs. That would be the most beautiful thing ever. But he's probably going to go home to the Rangers. Ducharme is definitely on his way back to the Q. He actually is an amazing junior coach. I will give Ducharme that. He is an amazing head coach for the QMJHL. He's just not fit for the NHL. What has Marty St. Louis been doing in between now and when he retired? I have no fucking clue, actually. Probably just spending a lot of time with his kids and whatnot. Spending a lot of time with his kids and coaching, probably. Who's coaching St. Louis? How to be a head coach? He's never coached before. Well, Jason, he's a U13 coach. Coaching is kind of simple when you get down to it. It's kind of simple. You just got to figure out what to do at the right times, and St. Louis is probably going to learn over the next little while. I think next season he's going to get better. Marty, he's been coaching his sons. Really, Derek? I didn't know his sons played for him in junior. That's pretty cool. Yeah, and only hiring French-speaking candidates, which is narrow-minded. Jason, no. You do realize that Marty St. Louis is probably the best option, right? Patrick Waugh, I love Patrick Waugh. However, for the future and for what we want in the future, probably not the best option. I love Patrick Waugh, and I think he'd be great coming back to the Canadiens organization. But St. Louis is 46. That gives him at least a decade of potential coaching experience to learn. Every head coach has to start somewhere in the NHL, regardless of if they've coached in the AHL or the Q before, or anywhere in the what's it called, the OHL, the WHL, and the QMJ, the CHL, whether you've coached in the CHL before, every head coach has to start somewhere. Look at Dom Ducharme. He is a terrible head coach, and he's had, you could argue, a lot of head coaching experience with the Q, Jason. So, only hiring French-speaking candidates, which is narrow-minded. Clearly, we're not. Clearly, Jason, because we hired Kent Hughes, which is one of the most American-sounding names ever. It's funny. It's funny. We hired Kent Hughes and Jeff Gordon, and the one time we hire a French guy, you get your panties in a bunch. He is the interim coach, but I see him continuing. I could see that too, Randy. I do think that will probably happen. Hope Hab still lose, but with class for the top pick in the draft. Me too, Randy. Great day for sure, NCA. I mentioned St. Louis was a coach for St. Louis. Hilarious. Randy, I'd be saying St. Louis and St. Louis all the time. I'd be saying that for sure. Adam, I just answered your question. But yeah, I don't think Dubois comes to the Habs, and I don't miss the charm. Yeah. Who was that made a comment on my regional Uo comment? That was my dad. Boys. Everything changes in the NHL. Big difference between kids and men making millions of dollars with big ego. What are you talking about, my guy? What are you talking about, Jason? Everything changes in the NHL. Big difference between kids and men making millions of dollars with big egos. Jason, you do realize that for the last roughly 5 or 6 years, the NHL has just been recycling head coaches and general managers, right? Right, my guy? And he speaks French. Yeah, Jason, yeah, Ken Hughes speaks French, and the French people still got their panties in a bunch because, Ken Hughes is not a French-sounding name. You know that, right? Mark my words, we'll get off to a hot start with him, then we'll go down the toilet. That's what happens with so many new coaches. Yeah, barbecue Jeff Gordon. Barbecue Jeff Gordon, barbecue Bruce, and Jeff Ward. Yeah, that is true, Gabriel. I mean, I'd be fine if we got off to a bit of a hot start and then fell off. I'd be fine with that. But yeah, I won't miss Ducharme's bland plaid suits. Felt he had little choices as the same suits cycled the bench. That is true, Randy. I think that too, my guy. I'm a firm believer in giving an interim coach a shot. Exactly, Darkness. Me too, man. Me too. If St. Louis ends up being great, then Jason's going to eat his words, I'm sure. Montreal only hires people who speaks French. Yes, because all of our players clearly speak French. We clearly only, sign people who speak French. We clearly only hire people who speak French. Jeff Gordon clearly can speak French, given his elite French-speaking skills in his first press conference. Clearly, we only hire people who speak French. Elio, I'm doing great, my guy. Thank you for coming by. Harry, any chance I just read that? Adam, thank you. Hot start with an interim coach. I wonder where I've heard that before. Yeah, Darkness. Me too, man. There are many French coaches out there. Hartley, Bouchard, Boucher, Giroux, and so on. Yeah, Derek. Yeah, man. I mean, there were so many different options. We went with St. Louis because he has very little coaching experience. He's good with the kids. He's probably going to be a good head coach. And yeah, honestly, I'm happy with St. Louis as the head coach as the Canadiens. I've seen some rumors that Vancouver's trading Garland. Really, really high quality. Really high quality. I was going to say, if Montreal's in a playoff spot, I want Connor Garland. I really, really like Connor Garland. Imagine French have the H in silent, therefore U's would be pronounced Ugs. Yeah, Ugs. Yes, Randy, yes. They probably would be the type of people to do that. Props to your dad. Hey, Dad. Randy liked your comment about Tremblay. Randy in my chat liked your comment about Tremblay. Well, that you puked when you heard his name. He said fucking right. I don't fucking care. Le Cavalier has to join the Habs organization with St. Louis. Darkness, that'd be awesome, man. That would be awesome. I'd love Le Cavalier to join the Canadiens, whether it's like an assistant head coach or something, or an assistant GM or something. I would love for Marty St. Louis and Vincent Le Cavalier to be reunited in Montreal because they're both from Quebec, I'm pretty sure. So I'd be fine with that. I'm going to be right back, guys, in just a second. I'm literally going to go right into my room to grab some Gatorade because my throat is a little bit dry. All right, boys, we are back. Le Cavalier needs to join. Yes, he does. I was laughing at Gordon with his French. Clearly, exactly, Randy. Clearly, elite level French skills. And for me, I was laughing at Gordon too, but I wasn't like laughing at him. I was like, "Oh, that's awesome! He's trying French." It was really funny. It was really, really awesome. Harry, how would you know that St. Louis is good? Well, I'm just hoping. I'm not saying that like, oh, he is going to be good. I'm just saying I hope he's going to be good. There's a difference. But yeah, I'm hoping he's good. I'm hoping that St. Louis ends up being pretty solid, man. So the duo is back. MCA, that would be awesome, man, if the duo was back. Surprised no one has sent the $20, so no one wants a dad reveal. I'm surprised by that. I'm extremely surprised that no one wants the dad reveal yet. But yeah, guys. By the way, guys, I have bought some stuff off of eBay that is going to be for that I'm going to be using for the channel and for Sim League stuff. So that's going to be pretty exciting. And possibly giving us a Stanley Cup NCAA. Hey, that'd be awesome in a couple of years. It'd be really awesome if St. Louis was able to help us do a Stanley Cup. Look at Steve Yzerman. I'm pretty sure when he wanted to leave Detroit, when he wanted to be GM of the Tampa Bay Lightning, they wouldn't give it to him. People were probably like, "Oh, why does Yzerman want to be a GM? He can't do this, he can't do that." And now look at Yzerman as a GM. Fuck Le Cavalier. He never wanted to be here as a player. Good riddance. Damn, Randy. Strong words. Hey, Dad. Can you come here for a second? No, we didn't get the $20 yet. Someone has a question for you. He just ask your dad if he loved the Uber commercial with Waugh and Tremblay. He just said no. He just said no. Huh? He said Patrick should have kicked his ass. Well, Jason, yes. Yzerman was the GM of Tampa. He built that team, was the GM of Team Canada. Yes, Jason. But he wanted to be the GM of Detroit first. He was, I forget what he was. He was something in the organization, and he wanted to be the GM. They wouldn't allow him to be the GM, so he went to Tampa. And then he went back to Detroit when they realized how good he was. Sometimes you just got to give people a chance. Sometimes you just got to give those chances out, and it ends up working for you, man. Like, I'm all for Marty St. Louis as GM if he ends up working out. I'm all for him. This year we're probably gonna suck still. Yeah, we're probably. But hey, as long as as long as things start looking good, at least guys start clicking, I'm more than happy with that. I am more than happy. More than happy. Theo Fleury in my lineup. How long has he hurt for? For 6 weeks. All right, let me call someone up, I guess. I'm as old as your dad. We remember those glory Habs days. Yes, you guys do. Yes, you guys do. All right, Dad, I got a question from Adam for you. Do you miss PK Subban or Antiniemi? Do you miss PK Subban or Antiniemi? PK Subban or Antiniemi? No, he does not miss either of them or both of them. He does not miss either of them. Thank you very much for answering, Dad. Wow, what a choice. If you had to choose one of them, who would you rather bring back to the Canadiens? Yeah, who would you rather bring back to the Canadiens if you had to choose one? Between Subban and Niemi. Why? So you finally agree with me that Niemi sucks? But if you absolutely had to bring one of them back, who would you rather bring? Really? You don't like Subban that much? All right. Oh, I've gotten a message on my eBay boys. I will potentially read it out if it's nothing private. If it's just something like, "Yo, I sent you things," then I'm gonna read it out. If eBay wants to load. All right. Harry, you have more chances wearing the white jersey of Canada in the Olympics than the white jersey of the Habs this year. Randy, I do, man. I do. I'd cover the Olympics, but I didn't even know that it started. I did not know that it started this early. I thought the Olympics were starting next month. Your dad is cool. He should stream his comments. And Randy, man, I've told my dad that before. If he wants to come on a stream, like, people would come by just to listen to his comments and whatnot, and he's not down for it. Surprisingly, he's not really all that down for it. But I mean, hey, we'll see if he wants to in the future. I mean, we do get the dad reveal if we get $20 in donos. So Papa Harry, hell yeah, Jack, get this man to 800. Zach, thank you, my guy. Thank you, man. Harry, was your dad ever a fan of the Expos and Nordiques? I can answer this for him. He did not like the Nordiques. He watched baseball because of the Expos, I'm pretty sure. Who's your dad's all-time Hab goalie or forward? Forward, it's Guy Lafleur, no doubt. Goaltender, I believe it's Ken Dryden for him. My dad had to go into his back room, so I can't really call out to him right now. But I can answer a couple questions for him because I know him pretty damn well. I know my dad pretty okay. I am not paying more than $2 for Avatar. Get off of my watch list. I will gladly pay $2, however, for the Star Wars trilogy, which is on my watch list. Jacques Plante, Adam. I don't know if my dad. When was Jacques Plante? When was Jacques Plante, guys? Was he the 50s? Because I don't think my dad would remember him then. I don't think. But yeah, guys. I think we're gonna stay live for about another 5-10 minutes. I got some stuff to do afterwards, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see what stuff we got to go. We'll see what stuff we've got to goes. Actually, Joffrey Lupul, can I just put him on the injury list? Yes, move Joffrey Lupul to the injury list. There you go. All right. All right, guys. So I'll be 100% honest. I don't know what to do for the last 5 minutes of the stream. I don't know if we just talk for a little bit. If we're supposed to do, if we have asked some questions. Ask your dad if he loves Paul Byron. Hey, Dad. I think he's still in his back room. I'll ask him when he comes out. I'll ask him when he comes out. But yeah, guys, I've got some fun stuff to do right now, and I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far with the Marty St. Louis stuff. I hope you guys have had a shit ton of fun hearing me talk about Dom Ducharme and Marty St. Louis with my dad coming on stream. Technically, as a Habs fan, we all hate the Nordiques too. Someone wants to know if you love Paul Byron. He's cool, according to my dad. Can you guys hear my dad, by the way? Or do I have to repeat his answers? I'm pretty sure you guys can hear him because I know some of you guys have said that you guys can hear him. I don't think we've hit the $20 dono yet, but people are asking you some questions. Would you be down to do a Q&A in the future if people want to ask you questions? Harry, is your dad? Oh, all right. All right, Adam's got 2 questions for you. Is your dad's favorite defenseman Paul Coffey? Who is it? I guess I'll ask that. This is a good one. Was Dominique Hasek better than Patrick Waugh?
Dominique Ducharme was a fucking fluke.
I don't think he can be a fluke for 15 straight years. No, what do you always call him?
You're a fucking fish out of water.
Could you turn on my light, please, while you're down there?
What?
Could you turn on my light?
What, you scared of the dark?
No, the stream. There we go. Stream lighting was getting a little worse. There you go. Dad says Dominic Hasek was a fisher and a fluke, and my dad's favorite defenseman is not Paul Coffey. He'll have to think about who his favorite defenseman is. Your dad must have a cool comb over. Dad, do you have a cool comb over? I don't think I can repeat that answer. But no, he does not have a comb over, Randy. He does not have a comb over, unfortunately. So dad, if you would you do a Q&A if I post a video asking people to send you questions? All right. Ken Dryden is the best, says Randy. Yeah, he was. Someone asked you by the way, earlier, but I answered it for you. I think I got your answers. Who is your all-time Hab goalie or forward and forward? Yeah, I got that for you. I had a feeling it was Lafleur and Dryden. So there you go, guys. Thank you guys for the questions from my dad, by the way. That was this has been really, really fun asking them for you guys. I hope you guys have been able to hear a little bit. But yeah, I think we're gonna end stream soon. Oh, Dad. Randy asked, or slicked back like in The Godfather. Oh, and this is fun. Does your dad like Brad? Do you wanna? Can I just say what? Do you wanna repeat that so they can hear?
Neither fucking one of them.
Thank you. All right, boys, you guys. I think you guys can hear my dad. Caulfield's gonna play 20 minutes a night now. Marty short people. Yes, he does, Fiore. Yes, he does. All right, Randy asks Harry's dad, "Are you a bread guy or a rib steak guy?" He says T-bone. Your dad sounds. Sorry, Randy. Are you buying my dad supper? Your dad sounds so cool. NZA. Hey, NZA, he is. He's the fucking coolest dad I think I could ever want. I'm waiting for more of your questions. Do you want to keep doing this or do you want to go do your other stuff? Because I can end stream soon if you want. That is true. I do. I mean, it's up to you. If you want to do this for like 5 minutes, give them 5 more minutes. Or if you want to just want me to end the stream now, we can probably do more of this eventually. All right. You guys got 5 minutes. You guys can ask questions for 5 minutes for my dad. He's busy. All right. I don't know if you want to just come up here. I can, like, not on camera, but I can give you the mic. Oh, all right. Harry's dad, thoughts about the Islanders?
Years ago, they were pretty good.
And now?
Yeah.
All right. Years ago, they were pretty good. Habs playoff. Randy says, I think he means rib steak. Ron steak is the bomb. T-bone are too dry. Said depends who's cooking it. I'm assuming you guys can hear my dad. All right. Is dad a lobster or a crab guy? All right. We know it in terms of STDs, thank you, but in terms of food, are you a lobster or crab guy now? Lobster? I've never seen you have lobster. When's the last time you ate lobster? Do you want lobster? That wasn't a question for anyone in the chat. That was just me asking. All right, Harry, do you or your dad think Connor McDavid would be better than Wayne Gretzky if he played in Gretzky's era? Yeah, I'm going to have to go with no. I think the only player that would be better in Gretzky's era would probably be Ovi. He'd probably be able to get about 20 goals a night, probably. You don't think? Why? Oh, you can't say that about Ovi. He delivers the body checks. I don't know about that. He's a Russian. He can take it. Oh, okay. All right. Randy has Harry's dad, best cheap shot. Lemieux on Hextall. If you remember them, obviously.
Hextall on everybody.
No, like Claude Lemieux on Hextall, I think he means. Like, I guess when Knuckles Nyland cheap shotted Linsman, or when Claude Lemieux cheap shotted Hextall. Like, which one is your favorite, I guess he means?
I don't really remember them.
He doesn't remember them, unfortunately. All right. I can show you them later if you want, probably.
Yeah.
All right, Dad, NCA, this is a great one. Any thoughts about your son loving Marshawn? Keep sending them in, guys. Keep sending them in. This is a great stream. This turned from Ducharme bashing to St. Louis loving to Q&A with my dad. Oh, all right. This is interesting. You're breaking up, Harry? No, Randy. No. Shit. All right. I'm going to close eBay real quick then. See if that helps things. All right, Dad. Who is better, Steve Penny or Jeff Hackett?
Steve Penny.
All right. Is it close at all or? Well, that's just Randy saying I'm breaking up. All right. NCA asks Crosby or Ovi. I think I know your answer. All right. He says Sidney Crosby because Crosby wears number 8. No, he says Ovi. He just says number 8. Shit, Randy, refresh because refresh because the stream might be breaking up that way. I'll just type out refresh. All right, I got a question for you, Dad. Thoughts on me doing YouTube a lot? I can agree. It is sometimes. All right, guys. I think that might be all the questions because apparently stream is breaking up according to the Wi-Fi. I think.
Hey, I still got 2 minutes.
Yeah, that is true. Missed the last few answers. Damn, Randy. Dad said Steve Penny's better. He said he'll have to check out the cheap shots, and he's a lobster guy, and he does not have crabs. That were my dad's last few answers to your questions. And then he said depends who cooks it in terms of the T-bone being too dry. That was the last few answers. Can only hear every third word. Oh shit! What? Oh god! Oh, it's one of these things, isn't it? Can you? Oh, okay. So it's not stream breaking up. It's my mic then. Okay, Randy. Okay, can you guys hear me now then, Randy? Because if you guys can't hear me, let me see if I can do it like this. Can you guys hear me now? Because this might be what was going on. It's the mic. It might be my mic that was the issue. Can you guys hear now? Shit. Okay, damn, that sucks. All right, so I'll recap real quick. Dad said he doesn't have crabs. He's a lobster guy. He does not think McDavid would be better than Gretzky. He does not think McDavid would be better. He does not recall the cheap shots. I'll have to show them him. He said it's pretty stupid that I love Marchand. He thinks Steve Penny's better. He thinks Ovi's better. And then that was where we.
Yeah. I can take him or leave him.
He's indifferent. He can take him or leave him. No good. Oh shit. All right, guys. I'm gonna have to end the stream then. If T-Dot, you can say Habs suck, but I mean, who has the most Stanley Cups in the league? Yeah, guys. If it's not fixed, I'm gonna have to end the stream. Then I'm gonna have to end it here. Dad, you got any final words for the viewers at home?
Who's his team?
T-Dot, I think is stream. Dad, we get a lot of Leafs fans in here. Yeah. T-Dot, you can go to sleep, my guy. You should go to sleep. Oh, Adam's saying it's working. Randy's saying it's like a broken record. All right, that's weird. If you guys got any last questions, I guess for my dad, ask them away. But otherwise, I'm gonna start working for the intro for the outro. I'm working for the intro because it's only the beginning of the stream. We're going all night. No, we're not. Harry, does your dad stand any Leafs players? Do you like any Leafs players?
Any Leafs players?
Yeah.
All retired ones.
Such as?
All.
He likes all of the retired ones. Harry eats too much poutine. T-Dot, I actually have never had poutine in my life. I hate gravy and I don't like cheese, which is actually ironic because the only cheese-related product I think I eat is Cheetos, I think. I like to say milkshakes, but I don't think cheese is in milkshakes. I don't think that's the case. But yeah, I don't eat poutine at all. I eat fries. That's about it. I actually eat McNuggets more than anything. I'm not into the McDonald's fries anymore. Mostly the McNuggets. But T-Dot, nice try though. I'm from Quebec, so the poutine thing is actually a pretty nice insult. But it doesn't work because I don't eat poutine actually. So if you're gonna try and insult me, you got to make sure that I'm able to not refute it or not be able to come back at it in any way. Is Harry wearing hockey equipment? Fat boy. Hey, let's go, T-Dot. Surprisingly, it's just the jersey. I'm a big husky boy. I mean, hey, if I were into hockey, I'd probably be a big ass body checker though. What do you think, Dad? What do you think I would be if I were playing hockey? You think I'd be able to block shots?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. All right, Randy's got a good question for you. Harry's dad, Kovalev or Koivu? Nice guy. Not really. I mean, he's probably on r/nice guys on Reddit, but he's not necessarily a very nice guy. I don't want essay. T-Dot, well, clearly you do need essay because you have to work on your English, my guy. It's I don't want a essay or I don't want an essay because your essay begins with an E. So you need the N at the end of A because that makes more sense. Not I don't want a essay. I don't want an essay. Or instead of I don't want essay, you can just say, please don't talk much. All right. Question for you from Randy. Coke or ginger ale? Pepsi, he says. But between Coke and ginger ale. Ginger ale. Ginger ale. All right, boys. I think that might do it for the Q&A portion. Harry and Dad. Cornell or Brian Bellows? good. Who would you say is better between the two if you had to pick one? Courtnall or Bellows?
Courtnall's faster, Bellows scores more.
Faster, Bellows scores more. So it's kind of a saws off in a way. Harry's okay, but he's emotional. I mean, T-Dot, I'm not really emotional on stream. Guess who's worse by 18 goal differential or 8 points difference? Jesus, Jacob. That's not good. All right, Randy asks Naslin or Koivu of the Mets variety. Not the Mats Naslin over Sack and Koivu, really? All right, guys, that's gonna do it. That's gonna answer his phone. Oh, that's gonna do it. So he says Mats Naslin over Sack and Koivu. Surprisingly, that's very surprising. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Title, I gotta put Q&A with Daddy. No, I'm just gonna put Dad. Daddy would be so weird. Hey, Randy, no problem, my guy. No problem, man. Montreal. I'll just put breaking news. Canadiens fire head coach, hired St. Louis / Q&A with Dad. All right, thanks so much. Hey, Randy, no problem, man. I will be sure to thank him for all of you guys. Thank you guys for sending the questions. Thank you for sending the support. More than likely going to be tomorrow after the Capitals game, I think it is. Yeah. Though, does your dad stand Patrick Kane? I don't think he does. I don't know. You'll have to ask that next time he's on. But YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, channels. My name is Harry. Subscribe to the check those out, guys. Thank you very much. The Discord, the letterbox, the Discord, the letterbox, the page, the speed run, and the Twitch are all in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Harry. Love you guys so much, and I am out. Stay classy, boys. I'm Montreal. And always remember, no matter how bad we are, no matter how bad we are like this year, or how good we are like last year, no matter the head coach, Ducharme, St. Louis, whoever, go Habs, go, baby. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Harry, and I am out. Harry, your sex life is banging. Yes, it is. T-Dot. Banging as in it's causing a big bang, which means it's non-existent. Yeah. No, seriously, my sex life is literally non-existent. It's literally thin air right now. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Harris. Again, tonight, I love you guys. Stay classy, boys. Let's go St. Louis. Let's go Habs. I'm going to be extremely happy if St. Louis comes in and is okay. Let's go, boys. Love you guys. Stay classy, boys. Stay positive. Stay classy. Love you guys. Peace. Bye, guys. Love you guys. Thank you for the Q&A with my dad. It was very fun. Peace. Bye. Ale Montreal, Adam, indeed.